No shit, it's live. You need to halt that stuff. Halt.
Halt. Who goes there? Talio.
Talio. Yeah, and it's funny because when I wrote that I even forgot the context. I literally wrote it. It was just like Talio.
That's why I found that meme. I'm like, that's perfect. He pictured himself on horseback.
Yo, you got to be on horseback. I think if we were ever to be in like a post-apocalyptic situation and stuff, and we have to ride horses for our modes of transportation. As soon as I get on a horse, I'm gonna greet everyone with Talio.
Yeah. In all seriousness, I don't know why this thought came to mind, but I would prefer a donkey
Versus
like,
a horse.
I don't think it's faster, but I think long term.
I just think you like that ass.
Maybe.
So long term, a donkey.
But you gotta think like they're built for carrying.
That's true.
They're like, I mean, they can't reproduce.
That's right.
A mule can't reproduce
because a mule is a mutt, right?
But like donkeys are like the tugboats of this equestrian world, right? Ask Nick.
Nick, horse or donkey? Go.
Horse.
Are you going? Wait, are you going to give him context?
No.
Well, I'm on Nick. Post-apocalyptic world. You have to get an animal for your post-apocalyptic world living.
Horse.
Horse and why?
Horse.
Don't say because their dicks are bigger either, you freak.
I mean that too, but you're gonna have to dual duty it. A horse can carry stuff and run fast.
That's true. I didn't think about the evade thing. Are we in a Zack Snyder zombie situation or a George Romero zombie situation?
Right, hold on a second. Or are we at like Cormac McCarthy's The Rude? Do we have the family with us?
Oh,
yo.
Because if we had the family with us, I would say donkey probably.
No family. Let's just say it's you.
The donkey, you're going to get more mileage out of, and it can work harder. But the horse has got the defense offense capability.
That's true.
The horse didn't last 5 minutes in The Walking Dead.
And you can eat it.
You can eat anything. You can eat people, Nick.
I mean,
I got more. Can you eat me?
Yeah.
More common to eat a horse than a donkey.
Is it?
Whoa, pause. We have to address that. Can you explain when in your life it's been more common to eat a horse?
I've heard over the course of my life people eating horse meat for whatever reason. I've never heard anybody eating donkey.
Can you tell us what forums you're a part of? Were these conversations?
No, I'm not a part of any forums. I'm just saying.
What magazine is this you subscribe to?
No, I just like in a few trips to Augusta I made. I've heard that
ain't happening here. Horse ain't no different than a hammer around here. Those are tools.
That's what I'm saying. Like people eating horse meat. Was that on some sort of adult website?
This is like Nick circa 2003 on Rotten.com.
Yo, remember Rotten.com?
Hell yeah.
Oh
my Ferrari crashes to horse cannibalism.
Yo, I remember I was at work when Rotten.com was popping. Rotten.com, E-Bombs World. Yo, and out in the open, people would be like, yo, check this out. Like out in the open. Yo, even my boss at the time would just come in and be like, yo, check this out. Watch this guy's head get sawed off. I'm like, wait, what?
Shotgun party.
Yo, it's nuts. And then
the internet started out, it was just the dark web until they undarked it over time.
So what was your favorite pre-2010 website?
No, probably Rotten.com, dude. That thing was so taboo. It was like Faces of Death for the internet.
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
What was your favorite? You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm saying you guys, I have no clue what was pre-2010.
Really?
Pre-2010?
That was like last week.
YouTube was around. I would go on YouTube and watch fan-made superhero movie trailers.
2010. Well, 2010.
Yeah.
No, the Tribe was pretty big for me.
What's the Chive? You're gonna have to explain that, sir.
That's like basically like a Maxim or like the internet version of Maxim. A whole bunch of guy stuff. It's still around actually.
Guy stuff meaning like scantily clad babes.
Yes,
like shaving
stuff, to sports stuff. Yeah, you can.
The Chive.
Wow, the Chive.
My favorite. I used to be like knee deep in like forums. That was my social media, like just going and chat. Hold on, wait a minute. 13 memes for the weekend.
The tribe. Cheers to the weekend. They have daily memes, PG-13 memes. It's like a whole bunch of different
The chive.
daily awesomeness. Just like cool.
Oh, Nick. Oh,
Well, that too.
now I understand.
No cool stuff.
Oh shit. I haven't read Absolute Superman yet. Don't talk.
That was
I
to
haven't-
the
I
comment
haven't
section.
read Arc M yet.
That was to the comment section.
Yeah, let's just acknowledge the chat, and then we'll get back into the shenanigans. Crucial's in the building. What's up, Ruby G? Nice and early. Space Case Collectibles. What's going on? John JSS. Happy New Year's. Cheers to a 2026. Brian Barrick. Southern Comic Geek in the bowl. Southern Comic Geek. Oh,
I just want to say SCG.
oh.
SCG sent me some funny stuff over Christmas, but I don't appreciate getting.
No, y'all, no, don't ever disrespect SCG, dog. That guy, he's in my will. He made it in my will.
I want to see. Him and I have a few common interests together. So
Hookers or blow? Which one?
yes,
The Chive website.
pink linen pants.
Yeah,
Plaid linen pants. Yeah.
Yo, Steven with the C in the building. D-Bone, what's going on, my guy? Good to be here. His porn up. Oh, shit. MySpace. What up, dog? What up, fam? Arkham was cool. Superman was pick of the week. I still have to read that. Angel, what's going on? Paint the
There's
page.
one panel in it that I think is going to make you cry, bro.
That cover that Mark gave away on Tuesday was
Yo,
Which one?
the
Superman or the Poison Ivy?
The Absolute Superman one. I liked. I mean, both were really nice, of course.
That's a great point. Just to remind everybody, tune in Tuesdays at 2 p.m. to the new DC Day stream every week on my channel. Get caught up on what's coming out, win prizes, give away a ton of shit every single Tuesday over there.
There we go. I have comic issues. Bryant, I will be on his show on Sunday at 7 p.m.
Nice.
where we'll be talking stuff. Yeah, it's funny because I'm always working and I don't really get to catch your stream. Now I'll be working, even like I'll be officially in the office Monday through Wednesday because we're doing this whole return to the office initiative.
5 days a week.
No. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Mrs. Lynx, what is going? Oh, that's not Mrs. Lynx. That's fucking. Hey. Wow. I was about to be like, yo, I'm about to plug this, and then there goes Mrs. Lynx. What's up, Mrs. Lynx? How you doing? Sweetie? What's going on, doll? I told her that this morning when I woke up, and I was like, hey, doll, and she was just like, what the fuck?
Hashtag grandpa. More and more each day, bro. I hear more and more vernacular out of your mouth.
One of these days, Nick. Bang, zoom to the moon. Superman, Absolute Superman. Which issue dropped? 14 or 15?
15.
Absolute 15. You said there was a panel that was going to make me shed a tear. I'm soft.
This one. Oh, guaranteed, dude. I did.
I'm soft.
Was it like a standalone issue or in continuity for the latest arc?
A brand new story starts here. It's not a filler issue. You know, like Wonder Woman's done a couple of times with the story breaks where it doesn't leave, but you get like the guest artist in and it just does like a little 2-issue arc. It's not that. This is directly following the Battle of Kansas. So you just pick up from there. So it's the start of a new trade paperback is the best way to put it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm excited to read it, man. I picked up only 6.
It's damn good, dude.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Because usually that's like my number 1 and number 2, but my number 1 was Batman Arc M.
Oh, that was amazing. Like that story, it felt like an episode of the Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It's a solo issue, a horror twist to it, mass violence.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you come back to the present time for a little bit of narration and dialogue and reveal that the whole story was told by a narrator in modern time reading something to you.
Yeah, reading like the journal. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think, and I have mentioned this like in my short, Absolute Batman. I'm loving it. I'm just loving the attention that it's giving to the comic book industry, man. Like at DC, like it's crazy. At the comic book shop not the comic at Midtown Comics. It's not a comic book shop. It's a fucking big conglomerate. Why is there chocolate on my desk? Ugh, I hope that's chocolate.
Chocolate, bro.
Is it chocolate?
The baby's running around in your collectible room.
Yeah, I'm like just feeling this. I'm like, yo, what is this? Chocolate?
Taste it. Taste it.
Nah, it's just chocolate. So Midtown Comics, I get there super early. This time I was super. Yeah, it was chocolate. I actually left it here. Yo, it was crazy packed with everybody making a beeline. So much so because they didn't do this with the annual and with the first numbers 15, the Joker one. One absolute Batman Arc M per customer, no matter no matter anything, one per customer. And I was super like, what?
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah.
Is that because of who popped up in the issue?
No.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that because everybody thought it was going to be 19.
What are you talking about?
That's true.
No, yeah, because that didn't come out beforehand. Dude, Absolute Batman's going to do this every issue now. Absolute Batman's going to do this every issue. It's the most heavily spec'd on book right now. It's the most unreasonably priced issue number 1 right now. It's finally getting to that point where everybody's reading it and loving it. Dude, go back, but you don't have to go back. I did a video before this series started with how the internet was clowning DC for doing this absolute universe and how Batman looked goofy and how the symbol was dumb and this, that. I did this whole video on it. Like, I'll grant you all that. But here's the crazy part. You're betting against Scott Snyder writing Batman. That's stupid.
Yo, and that's where I made the mistake. Because Absolute Batman came out. I was like, yo, this stupid thing is dumb. When you said that his the piece is gonna be an axe, I was just like, that makes absolutely no sense, Mark, Legion of Comics. No sense whatsoever. I said it in that voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 days later, I went back to get Absolute Batman number 1. Because for some reason, I'm going through my stuff, cleaning. Then I'm like, wait a minute, it's Scott Snyder. And I loved this version of Batman. 2 days later, I went to get it. And it was on the shelf. Like, you could get them on the shelf 2 days later. And I got my copy, $180 on eBay. Not that I sold it. I'm just saying that's what it's going for. Number 1.
I think more now, right? Like they have sales over 200 now. I think that I saw
for raw copies.
I think so. I don't think all of them like that. I think there's been a couple of highs though. You know what's crazy is I've given away numerous copies of that book. I gave them away on the new DC Day show. I gave away a 1 in 25 Ian Bertram cover and the channel member stuff. I gave away, dude. I've got every single cover that came out on the shelf, and I ordered the Liam Sharp cover. So I love Liam. I've got so many of them just because I thought, like, dude, I want to support the hell out of this. Remember, I talked to Nelson early on and said, hey, you're going to do exclusives for Batman? He's like, no, we don't have any of those lined up. Not a lot of shops were betting on it like that. But now, after the fact and these subsequent issues, you're getting retailer exclusive. Jang's done a handful of covers.
Crazy. Yo, shout out to D-Bone. He has 7 number 1s, 4 blanks, and 3 cover A's. Dinner's on him.
There we go.
Just want to shout
D-Bone, I want to tell you a secret. Go grab one of your blank covers, take it out of the bag and board, and look inside underneath that blank. Just look under that blank.
Cover A? No.
What's going on, Gary?
I'm going to be getting a hot toy too.
Yo, the Night Lord. Gary, what's going on? Oh, Gary giving out some memberships. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to Nelson. What's up, man? Good seeing you as always at Midtown Comics. Yo, what's underneath? Brandon, what's underneath? What? What's underneath the blank?
DC doesn't do it like Marvel does. They print all cover A's. And for the subsequent covers, they just tack on a cardstock.
Yeah.
Cover A front and back. It's a 100% complete A cover with an additional cardstock tacked on. I guarantee you some of these books selling online are just B, C's, D's, whatever, with the cardstock popped off. Because you can easily just fold the front and cover back and just pop a cardstock right off.
Gotcha. What the hell is this? No, I was just seeing something. I was trying to see who grabbed the memberships. I think D-Bone received a gift membership.
Yep.
So, yeah, thank you. You'll be in that Links box drawing at the end of this month, which is like $750 value, I think, or something stupid. I'm an idiot. Stupid. You ever got called stupid like in real life? Like,
Yeah, Monkey calls me stupid all the time.
that's so sad, Mark. No,
She's
like
sad.
Nick, like anybody like on the fucking streets or anything. Like, you ever got?
Driving, yeah, I guess driving.
What did you do?
Drove.
They didn't know you were handicapped.
Wow. You were probably wearing a Yankee hat, and they were just like, "Get out of here with your Yankee hat."
No. I mean, my license plate has got the "Made in Brooklyn" bracket around it, but I mean,
Oh, it does.
it does.
That's crazy. Mine says made in Texas.
That tracks.
Yo, so yeah, I'm just loving like the absolute just absolute, not that all of it, but it's just good. Isn't it? Anything that brings like lively feelings to comics, I'm enjoying.
Do you think that price holds 5 years down the line?
No, absolutely not.
2030, yeah.
Anyone that served has been called. I'm pretty sure. Yo, but it's crazy. Like when you go on cover price, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm seeing what issues 1 through 15 plus the annual are going for on eBay. It's like 5 plus, like 550, 600.
Makes you just want to sell it.
Bro, I'm tempted to sell,
Sell it
especially
and
after
go-
everything I cover.
Yeah,
Buy-
why wouldn't you?
buy a trade paperback?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. Would that make me a dirty flipper?
No, because you've held on to it since day one.
A
You didn't buy them.
flipper like that, Nick. A dirty flipper.
That gives me the creepy crawlies.
Why? I don't know. What say you? What say you, Chad? Should I sell my Absolute Batman 1 through 15 plus the annual for some cash money? Or
So we just like auction it off right now. We got 25 people watching.
Guys, put hashtag dirty flipper in the chat, and we'll international shipping will apply. Just go ahead.
There you go. Metal Elf says, sell that shit. Nigga Jim in the building. What up, my guy?
What is it? 9-8 candidate?
Flip it, my man. Flip it. Yeah. Absolute Batman number 1 is definitely a 9-8 candidate.
Right there.
The majority of them are 9, like all of them. Because I go in. Yeah, see, I don't want to sell those. I go in and I'm like looking at it with a, you know what I mean, with a magnifying glass. Like I try my best.
I'm probably going to sell my subsequent covers, but I just bought like multiple covers in a frenzy of excitement with the whole thing kicking off.
No,
But I don't want to. It's something that like belongs in my collection. You know, it's that's like normal stuff for my collection. You know what I mean? That's like what my collection looks like, is prominent primary DC stuff.
yeah, and I think like even with Absolute Batman, I think this is going to be like a historic arc, and it will be cool to have like all the. This would be the first time me collecting a historic arc or run like that, not even an arc, a run like that, where I'm getting them off the shelf and not having
Immortal Hulk.
So Immortal Hulk, I got in the 20s. So I got the
Well,
first.
that's still before halfway though.
Yeah, so I was able to get the 4 trades were out. No, I was gonna say the 4 trades were out, but then I'm like, City Public School. The 4 trades were out, so I got the 4 trades. But then I was just like, yo, this is my favorite shit of all time. I'm gonna go back and collect all the A covers by the God. The God.
You know what I just thought about in all sincerity? Like between Sledge's comment, if you can get 200% return on investment, like it's got to go. In all reality, you can turn around, sell it, like Stephen with a C says, get a Grail, and down the line, if you have that itch to want to fill that run, just like with Ultimate Spider-Man right now or Immortal Hulk right now, which saw incredible highs with that issue 1, that Dr. Fry issue, they were really expensive when that book was hot. But by the end of the run, they were really affordable. And by now, you can go pick up that run. Like I think the whole thing, if you bought it all at once, would be like $300 or something like that. You have fun completing a run for not that much of something that you already read, so you wouldn't feel time crunched or nothing like that. But you got your money back you spent on it, you got your enjoyment out of it, you got a key out of it, and then down the road, own it again for a fraction of the cost, still be in the green.
All right, so switching gears, but staying on that topic, is there anything that you sold that you regret? Nick,
Not me.
Nick, what have you sold,
bro? Prior to 2017, all right.
Oh shit! Yo, I can see it in your eye. I can see the pain.
Having Elijah
Elijah.
I was like, yo, for sure he's gonna love comic books just like me.
So let me just pause you for those that don't know. Elijah is Nick's son. He's 11 years old. He's 6'8", 320 pounds.
All muscle.
Right, yeah. 4% body fat. 2017 came around and I was like, he doesn't really show any interest. He's into Pokemon. He's into the
I'm
video
sorry
games.
for your loss.
So you know what? Let me just get rid of this stuff. I go through my moods, whatever. So I sold. This is what I sold at the time.
Uh-oh. Hold on, wait a minute. The worst drum roll in the history of drum rolls.
All right, we'll run down the list. X-Men #1, 4.5, signed by Stan.
X-Men #1, not the
You
Jim.
sold it before the year 2020. Ow! Ouch!
X-Men #4.5.
Hold on. It's a pretty good list too. I had Amazing Spider-Man #2, 7.0.
Okay. 7. Oh, damn.
Amazing Spider-Man #8, 8.5, signed by Stan.
Ooh.
I had an ASM 122 and a 9.8, which at its peak in the COVID days.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
We can say that again.
You can't say
20.
You got to call it the China virus.
20 at its peak, $20,000.
$20,000 and a 9.8 and a 9.8.
And you sold it for $4.
No. I mean, I still made a profit on everything, but it was an ASM 300 and a 9.8, which I bought in like 2011.
Think of the high on that, man. That's crazy.
For like $700.
You just think of how many cars you could have bought if you would have sold those during the bubble.
You know what? I got a good idea. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
There was a time and I remember trying to hawk. I was at a local con. I was at a local con here. I had 2 copies of Uncanny X-Men 266 that I couldn't sell. I couldn't get rid of for like $150 a piece. I was like, just think about it. If this guy Channing Tatum comes out with the movie, these like $2,000 books easy.
Yes, again, Sledge makes a good point. You can't regret unrealized profit.
No. I mean, I see what happened, and I kind of wish I held on to him for a lot of different reasons now.
Yeah, you're terrible at speculating. Got it.
All I heard was Nick Hawk 2 at that thing.
Who could
really tried to hold on to it.
Nobody could foresee Wuhan and what that would have.
China.
Wuhan got you all in check.
Because I think without that whole 3-year period, it would have been what prices are kind of coming down to now, or where prices are at now. I'm not bad at speculating. I'm bad at timing. My timing sucks.
So let me ask you a question. I would assume X-Men #1 was the biggest book out of that entire batch.
Yeah.
ASM 238, signed by Stan in the 9.8.
What is that?
First Hobgoblin.
That's not more than X-Men 1, not by a country mile.
No, X-Men 1 was by far the highest.
So let me ask you, what did you, if you don't mind sharing the numbers, I don't like sharing numbers, but I'm gonna ask you being that you don't have.
No, all piecemeal. I mean, I bought that X-Men. It was probably $1,500 at the time.
Jeez.
When I bought it.
And
I don't know what it's at now. I don't look now.
Yo, so what I'm doing right here, I'm grabbing these 1990 Marvel cards, and like these joints.
Sending him the Nick like salt on the wound.
No. So it says the value of the comic in the back of it. So I just want to ask you, in 1990, what do you think a near mint copy of the comic that's on the card was?
Okay, that's good. I mean, it's funny because when you go back into those 90s comics, and they always have like the mile high things.
Hey, yeah. What the hell is going on with this stupid thing? Hold on. Please hold, man. Please hold.
Yeah, you can sell that Absolute Batman 1 and buy yourself 2
That's
Kiss.
going to be 4,000.
No, not back then. In the 90s, my guess would be like
Fantastic.
Under 1,000. I would say like $800. I think.
All right, Fantastic Four #1. Nick says $800. This is 1990. Chat, what do you think? Mark, what you said?
I said 4,000.
Nick says 4,000. Nick said what?
800.
About $800.
800.
Under 1,000 for sure.
All right, so this was 1990 Overstreet price guide value, and these are all near mint, so we're considering them 9.8s. 2650.
Okay.
Nah.
2650 according to that.
Mint, isn't that mint? 98 is mint, isn't it?
So
that's going to be a little bit more because X-Men was like the most popular thing. I'm thinking.
No, X-Men. Obviously, weirdly enough, I think that's always been the cheapest of the 5. Was it 5 from Marvel?
Yeah,
that.
Maybe a little bit more than Avengers. I think.
Yeah, so
I want to bet on it being more than Fantastic Four. I'll say 18. How much did you say of the Avengers?
2650 was Fantastic.
I'll say 25.
No, I'd say about 1,300. I'd say.
So Mark says 25. Nick says 13. D-Bone says 4,500. Sledge says 550. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with 990, and that's exactly what it was.
Nailed it.
Wow. What a guess by you. Who's holding the back up in front of the bit?
990. Dale, we're guessing just the value of these comics. These are from Marvel Universe cards. This one I saw today, and I was telling Mrs. Lynx, I was just like, yo, check this out. So Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man. What do you think this went for in 1990?
$3K.
Nick says $3K.
I want to go out on a limb and say 30.
Son of a bitch. 2,800. 2,800. 2,800.
Well, let's see. I mean, let's factor that. Let's see what's. Hold on. Let's see what that money would be today.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's something people don't really do. They don't adjust for inflation when they're breaking their hearts at these old prices.
Yeah, 100%. Hold on.
How much was that one, Links?
The Amazing Fantasy 15, 2,800.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. It said 2,800 in 1990 would have like the same buying power as about $7,000 today.
That's crazy.
Because you could still get a car probably for like $15,000 back then.
What about a donkey?
Like, a donkey would be cheap.
Yeah, how much for the mule? We're looking for mules.
Yo,
burros.
You know what I read the other day? That a horse, right? Because you know how they talk about horsepower. A single horse has 15 horsepower.
That doesn't math right.
Yo, it doesn't. Punisher #1. This is, I don't understand why this is on the most valuable comics. Come on, man.
Punisher was huge in the 90s.
$50.
Yeah, and I don't even think that much. 20?
$6.
Yeah.
$6.
Journey. I mean, that's like a $50 book now.
Yeah. Give me out. This is like my whole thing is all messed up. Yeah, that's not an expensive book. And then we got Journey into Mystery 83, 750 near mint. ASM 129, 185 near mint. Avengers 1, 725 near mint. ASM 1, The Poor Man's A15, 2750.
The Peasants AS15.
Oh shit. Giant Size X-Men #1, $95. Wolverine #1, $15. Crazy. Incredible Hulk 181, Hulk's second appearance, $75.
I saw some bullshit reel about that the other day.
TOS 875. Yo, I got my mojo back, dog. And then Avengers 4, 325.
That was the other one. I had that in a 6.5 signed by Stan also.
Avengers 4. So let me ask you a question, being that you're freely sharing this stuff with all of us. So what did you buy the X-Men for, and what did you sell it for?
I sold the X-Men. I bought the X-Men. I don't remember exactly, but it was less than $1,300, I think.
Okay, less than 13.
And I sold it for over 2. I made a profit on everything.
Yeah, no, I know, but
I mean, I wound up getting, I think, $7 or $8 in the deal. I think
that's amazing. That should have.
Yeah, if I would have held on to it for 4 more years, that would have been easily 10 times that amount.
Yeah, but you could say that with anything. Like, oh, had I bought in that Apple stock in 1984.
No, but I mean, actually,
you can't say that with anything. If you bought, I don't know, hypothetically, if you bought like a Hulk #1 3 years ago, you definitely couldn't make money on it today.
Play the slide whistle for that one. But I mean, it's different because I've had these physically in hand. I mean, you can't.
I'm just jealous. I ain't got mine yet. That's all.
Well, the thing
it's getting closer to my threshold. I told you though, it's getting there.
It actually went up. It actually went up a little bit. So it went
now.
up
That's now. I mean, who knows what it's going to be in 10 years?
Oh, let Secret Wars drop. That'll tank that book in a heartbeat.
How about this? Let's manipulate the market. I'll create a dummy eBay account. You guys create dummy eBay accounts. I'll have a Hulk 1. I'll put it up. You buy it for like $12 and it drives the whole market down. And then now everyone got a Hulk 1.
We got to have more than one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I mean, you can say it's just an outlier, just a weird thing, and people.
Hey, do you remember the number I told you I'd buy one for?
It's up there or it's sold for that?
No, I'm saying, do you remember the number that I told you I'm holding out to get it for, and I will pay that much or less for it for a complete copy? It doesn't have to be high grade. The only requirement is it's complete. I said I'll pay 6 or less. Period. And this was when you couldn't get one for under like 5 digits. I said that. And right now, a 1.5 FMV is 7,300.
What's the difference between an 8 and a 1.5? 1.8?
0.3.
30, 40 grand cocksucker beat it.
I'll ask that tomorrow during Only Slabs and get a real answer.
It's getting there, guys. It might be a surprise purchase at Heroes Con if the right one's there.
Let's go,
me and Pops looked at a raw one this year, walked around for a bit, and like, let's go back. And we went back to go look at it again, and it was gone. Like, fuck, we should have just.
So let me ask you: if you buy a raw one, and then you find out that it was restored or whatever, would you be upset?
Well, one, if it's complete, I'm fine with restored on something like that. Because if it was restored in a way that I couldn't notice it, it wouldn't be like it wasn't some kid just coloring it in. That's not a big deal. I'm actually the mindset that I kind of like restored. It kind of because again, you look at the Todd Father, you look at Liefeld, you look at any of these actual like industry legends. When they're buying these grails, they're aiming for restored copies, and I like the idea of the book having been proper. Like I don't mean again a kid coloring on it, but someone doing restoration or conservation on it. I have no problem with getting a book like that no TLC went into it before it was encapsulated to be protected. After getting that Hulk 2 in that purple label, I'm like, dude, it's kind of nice. Like it's in better condition than it was. And if I were to ever pop it out, it has a small bit of like color touch on the cover. If I were to pop it out, send it to Dustin to get that removed, and it came back like even a lower grade, I would still be ahead with what I paid for it.
What's up, Beckerman? What's good?
Yeah.
Kind of baptize that dude on that book.
Your negotiation skills would give you a lot more leeway, I think, to worry about recovering some money.
So back to that book. Back to the books, Nick, that you were talking about. Which, if you could go back and get one, or if you had your druthers and could just choose one right now, which one would you want back in the collection and why?
Ooh.
Me asking real questions. Oh shit!
I mean, the obvious answer would be X-Men 1, but for me, I think the ASM 122 and a 9.8 would be more.
What book is that?
That's the Death of the Green Goblin.
Because
that's my birthday book.
Can I ask you a serious question? That picture,
your birthday book was Action 1.
That picture you have of you and Stan Lee, if that picture wasn't digital, it was a physical photo, would you take that or one of those books? I'll tell you right now, like I've got a picture of me and Stan printed out. I would take that photo over any shit I have with his name written on it. Granted, his name's written on that photo, but that's actually me getting to meet him and Like,
I have video of that little not the I didn't like that the dynamic of that whole experience. That one was just more like a cattle line.
Well, this was pre or post elderly abuse, or during.
well, if Nick was there, it was during.
It had to be during.
No, this was 2012. I went.
Oh,
It was like
fine.
just right before his birthday, so it was like just about 14 years ago.
So when did he pass?
17, I think.
17.
Was it 17?
17 or 18.
Yeah, something like that. I have the first video. I have two pictures with him. The first one I didn't like much. It was like the cattle thing where they just get in, take a picture, and then leave.
But the point is, Nick, you burn those photos or you burn one of the books. What are you doing? And you don't. If you burn the photos, that's it. That's the only copy you had.
I'd burn the photo. I'd keep the book.
Greedy bitch.
Wow.
I keep the book.
Stan
But I'm saying that because I have the video. I can watch.
Stan is turning over in his urn.
Someone's shaking his urn right now.
I don't know. He got a magic urn.
I'll tell you what though.
Book will make choose. Unlikely.
There are two books in that I purchased that weekend that I wish I had. It was an ASM 14. And what was the other one? Oh, the other one was an annual #1. Both super low grade, but on those books, he wrote Excelsior and his signature.
Oh, Izzy's catchphrase
On the annual one, and Nuff said, and his signature on the
Louis' catchphrase.
Damn, Stan's a thief.
Those I wish I would have. Yeah. Those
That-
are the ones I wish I had.
Yeah, I don't know. That's beautiful. And when you sold them?
Those I sold.
Have
But
you ever looked for him on eBay or
I
anything?
did actually maybe a few years ago, 2-3 years ago.
Nick, you greedy bitch.
Hey, I mean,
I like how this has just turned into an interview show for Nick. This is awesome.
I love
no,
that.
I mean I've spoke about this before. The one book I have that I wouldn't trade anything for, my favorite Spider-Man story, my second favorite Spider-Man story, ASM 200. I had Stan that weekend make it out to Elijah. Stan Lee.
And that's what killed him.
I have that one, and I have my Batman Treasury editions also made out to Elijah from Neil Adams.
Nice.
Those two books I wouldn't give up.
Yeah, you just killing all the creators.
Stan, it was like his 92nd birthday when I saw him 14 years ago.
ASM 200 from night.
No, when I met Stan, it was his 92nd, around his 92nd birthday, 14 years.
Oh no! So because I'm looking at Marvel, what site I'm on? I'm on Marvel.com. So I googled whatever ASM 200 to see what year it came out. It came out January 1st, 1980. But they have the title of the series when the series came out. So it looks here that it says it looks like it came out in 1963, and I'm like, that's impossible.
Yeah,
Oh, Nick, thank you for sharing. That's beautiful.
It's all kind of sad.
It is. But I mean, it's kind of bittersweet, I guess.
I can see the pain in your eyes. That's what makes it sad.
No, that thing, those prices during the whole big bump, that's.
Let's switch topics to something more bright and shiny. How's shoe collecting gone for you?
No, shoe collecting is not bad. Remy's in it right now. I'm not.
Yeah, he's ankle deep in it.
That's awesome.
I've been lucky. Lately with the ones I want. But.
I'm totally I fell off the shoes. Mark, is there anything that you would go back and grab again? Something that slipped through your fingers, or something that you had an opportunity to get and you was just like, yo, I'll be back. Let me go around the block, and you came back and it was gone?
I mean, there's been books that I just pick up in the moment that are just on the to get list. Like my book for 2026, I was trying to think of making the goals for this year video. Like, well, what books do I want to chase? I just don't have I'm not wanting for much, man. I've got,
Same.
You know what I mean? I'm just not wanting for much, but I do want the first appearance of Carter Slade Ghost Rider. That's one that's come through Dead Media a couple of times. I've looked at it, I've held it, I put it back. It's not time. None of it's time pressing in my mind. So it's not like I have any, I don't really have any regrets because I don't I mean, I can die at any moment, but I don't ever live assuming I'm going to die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
On the show live.
It could happen. It could happen. But that's the only book I'm aiming to get. I've picked it up and put it down a few times, but look how everything works out. Like with the 181, that book I missed 3 times because I wanted to get over it. Yeah. So I wasn't going to buy it online, and I had a shop message me, "Hey, one just came in," but I was working, so a couple of hours went by. I messaged him back. I'm like, "Oh, awesome! I'll try to swing by." He's like, "Well, hold on, you didn't respond," so I hit up Wayne and let him know. Smashers Comics.
Smashers, yeah, Wayne.
Yeah, so Wayne's like my eternal enemy of racing books, like jokingly.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because you both go after. Shout out to Wayne, man.
Yeah, he's good friends with Angel as well, and so he ended up coming by to look at it. He said, "If Wayne doesn't, this guy doesn't want it, no biggie. I'll let you know." He picked it up, and then another one came in the shop, and he messaged me ahead of time. He's like, "Hey, a guy just called. He's bringing a 181. Just give me the heads up ahead of time. If I get it, I'll let you know." He just put me on standby. The guy ended up not going through with it. But then you fast forward a couple months later, and I end up buying Paul's copy from ABX with literal change I have in my house.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
the universe worked out, you know? And the same thing happened with Hulk #2. One came in ABX. Wayne responded to Angel before I did. Wayne ended up getting it, and that ended up being a thing. But this year at Heroes Con, I was able to take my copy over to Wayne and show him and tell him what I paid for it. He's like, "God damn."
That was awesome. Big shout out to
you. Wayne. Love you, buddy.
Digger Jim is saying, "I've been eyeing GSX1 at the LCS. Pull that trigger, dog.
I think T-Dubs has got one for sale.
Yeah,
he hasn't advertised that, but you offer him money.
Oh yeah, he's a dirty whore.
I'm contemplating getting rid of a lot of stuff, including that original art right there by Miko Salayan. To get a 181.
What do you mean that the Crow original art to get rid of that? That's the original art that was used for that cover, right?
Yep.
Oh shit! What would you want for that?
Well, we can talk about it if you want to make a deal.
No, we need to let the chat know what you want for it.
I would ask 2,500 for it.
20, ladies and gentlemen, 2,500 for the Miko original art. Or we could just give it away right now. Put Miko in the chat. 2,500. Yeah, let's make you big, dog. Hold up.
That's incredible.
Yo, it's crazy how the microphone is like positioned right there, dog. It's like
it's crazy that you're thinking about that.
Yo, what is this? House of Asher? Yo, that's that Crow Leaf. What not Leaf? What? What is
Mortimer.
It? Mortimer.
Disgruntled. Yeah.
Yo, 2,500 for that. That's not a bad deal whatsoever. If it wasn't already published, I might have considered that.
What do you mean? Oh, you want the anticipation?
Nah, I just want some.
But 181 is one of those books that's kind of always eluded me.
Maybe if it was Ghost Rider, I would have considered getting it because I'm a huge Ghost Rider fan.
Mrs. Link says,
yeah,
181 is on your list.
Yeah, you know what? Too is like I don't know, and the fact
Heroes Con.
But my problem is I'm not just what I can afford guy. I'm always at like, I want like an 80 or an 85.
Yeah. You're a great snob.
I am.
Bro, all you got, but like in all reality, I mean, you get a copy. Like that's where you start. You get a copy, and then you take it with you in your backpack when you go to shows and cons with a little bit of extra cash, and you upscale it along the way. You don't have to go straight to your keep copy. Like that's how you do payment plans or installments and how you haggle. And that gives you multiple points of haggling with these subjective prices these dealers have, man. That's how you end up getting that higher grade one for the best possible deal too.
I mean, even in the past
No,
I didn't think it was bad.
No,
like even that Silver Surfer 4 I had a year ago?
Iconic.
That was an 8.5. I was like, I need that book. I got it, and I was like,
but that's what we do, right? So especially books that we don't put on the wall.
And now I want it again.
Yeah, but what happens is like we get stuff and then we just file it away. especially if it's not like wall worthy. It just goes into a box.
But too, what's crazy is like I'm in a different position now where I could actually get like one stuff.
Oh, look at me! I'm Nick. I get one.
No, not that. I mean,
Oh,
that's gotta have a little bit more value too. You know?
yeah.
Do I spend $4 grand on a 181, or do I spend $4 grand on an original Delato full page, or Lee Bermejo, or do I get 4 or 5 different full sketch covers from like a whole bunch of different people?
We all say everything.
True.
Oh, I need to send you. I want. Nah, I don't know. Because I want to finish that piece, but I don't know if I wanted to finish it in person or not. Like for me, if there's anything that I regret, like selling and stuff, not really. Like I don't think I've sold like the. I don't know. Maybe some of my action figures, like when I went from like the McFarlane Movie Maniacs and stuff, and I sold like my entire action figure collection to fund the Hot Toys collection, and I miss some of those figures, and some of them were expensive. Like a lot of the Predator ones were like super expensive. I miss my just for the sentimental value. I mean, I could get it. It's probably like $30 on eBay. The Movie Maniacs version 1, Jason Voorhees. Like
Yes, with the fixed arm up, and if you pry his mask up, the full messed up face is perfectly sculpted and painted under it too.
Yeah, I miss that, and mainly because I remember seeing like I went to get that. It was in Toys R Us, and it was when they first started opening like at 5 a.m. for Christmas. So I think that was the first year that they opened at 5 a.m. for Christmas, and they had that, and it blew my mind that those figures were in Toys R Us. So it was Leatherface, Freddy,
The Crow,
Jason. No, those weren't there yet. That was the Crow was later additions. So Movie Maniac Series 1 was Jason, Freddy, Leatherface. I forgot the other ones. There you go. This fucking guy got everything. Nick, do you have? I had the Crow in the case, in the plastic case. Do you have that, Nick?
I had 2 of them. I still have one in the blister card.
Yo, Legion of Comics be having everything. That's crazy. Toys R Us, that's a great throwback. I love that store. Miss it so much. It made you feel good when you walked in there.
Oh, Patrick, Leatherface, Jason, Eve, Freddy.
Yeah, Eve from
Species.
Patrick. Yeah, Eve from Species. Who that was? Patrick from Species?
Psycho.
No, but Patrick Bateman wasn't in Series 1.
No. That movie wasn't out yet.
Psycho Series 1.
No, let's see. It's some kind of disfigured creature.
Let me see. Bring it up. Share your screen. Let's see who gets it first.
Nick's gonna look it up.
No, I have it here. It's not pulling up on the McFarlane page.
Son of a bitch. Some creature. Yo, Toys R Us was a shit, man. I remember walking in Toys R Us. I'm not gonna lie. Back in my day, what's up, J-Med? D Ryan, did I say what's up? What's up, brother? He needs that Crow figure.
Patrick was from Species 2, Nick.
So he was the bigger one with the big rib.
The big-legged one with the big chest. They fought in the barn in Species 2.
You know, I've never seen Species.
Oh, it's good, especially her tits.
Yeah, Natasha Henstridge.
Tits, gross. Clip that. DJ, you guys had that big Toys R Us in Times Square. We did have the big Toys R Us in Times Square. Yo, when I was little, I would go in Toys R Us. Nick, I don't know if you know where's that, whatever. Hey, I'll go to Toys R Us. For some reason,
Albee Square?
No, not the one in Albee Square. This is before the one on Metropolitan.
No, my mom worked on the one on Flatbush.
She worked, yeah.
On what? On what?
Flatbush.
On Flatbush
Avenue.
Flatbush Avenue. Yeah. Toys R Us. No, so the one on Metropolitan. Shout out to D-Bone. For some reason, I was like 12, I think. I don't know why. I had a surgeon's scalpel. Yo, so I would go to Toys R Us with a surgeon's scalpel, and you know the blister cards. Yo, and I would legit. Yo, and that was the sharpest thing in the world, like that. Phew, phew, phew. And just not even take the blister card off. Just cut the front of it to remove the front piece and then just take the GI Joe out. This was before they had all the twisty ties and shit. You could just go like that.
Yeah, is John from Brooklyn, JSS Brooklyn, in the chat?
Yeah, JSS was there.
Anyway, there was a store back in Canarsie called Kenny's. Kenny's was like a little department store. So they had GI Joes, and I would take them in the basement, tear them off the blister cards, and stick them in my pocket and leave.
Wow.
I didn't have the scalpel though.
Yeah, I had the scalpel. So easy back in the day. Yeah, I did a lot of things I'm not proud of, and that's why I try to pay it back. Because a lot of that stuff, you know, I mean, not to get all sentimental and stuff. Like I think of some of the dumb shit I did, and I like regret it as an adult. So you know, what I mean, I try to pay it forward, and hopefully that'll balance it out. Everything perfectly balanced, like everything does. I think the Toys R Us I went to was in White Plains, maybe not White Plains, maybe White Stone, sir. Because there was
White Plains. That's probably like Westchester.
Yeah, but there's one in Whitestone, and I think it closed down for a while. I was there, but they just turned it into a Tesla factory or whatever that shit is called. Yes, sir. Leatherface, Jason, Eve, Patrick, Nick. So you was able to see Begonia, right?
Yeah.
And Mark, you haven't seen it yet? Yeah. So Sledge said it was ass. He yelled at me. He berated me.
He yelled at you in one of my chats, and you weren't even there. It happened the last Sunday, I think.
Because I recommend. I loved it, Nick. You loved it. You didn't love it.
I wouldn't say I loved it. I thought it was good.
What's good? What would you give it on a scale?
I would give it a 7.25.
7.25. Jesus Christ. I gave it a 9. Like maybe it's because there's there's certain movies that just resonate with you because it's subject matter that you like, and you're gonna like it like no matter what. Meanwhile, there's other movies that are done very, very well, and then you might not like because the subject matter doesn't resonate with you.
I enjoyed it especially because I called the twist in the middle of the movie, and my wife was like, "Nah, no." So I was happy that I was right and I could rub it in her face.
Sledge says 3 at the most, which is amazing because his scale goes up to 4. I loved it. All right, so the X-Men trailer officially dropped. I know we talked about the leak. It dropped in high resolutions. What do we think about that Avengers Doomsday trailer number 3, the X-Men trailer?
Didn't we talk about that one last week?
It was blurry. So now this is the full. We could just skip over it, but what do you see after seeing it in its all its glory? You can see the Sentinel in the back with the big ass feet. You guys didn't enjoy that one?
Cyclops. That was about it.
You ain't like all that Professor X and 2,000-year-old Magneto? No? That trailer didn't make you hype?
No, I don't get hype anymore.
Holy shit.
Unless it's like Friday night around like 7:50 p.m. my time.
And Tombstone was phenomenal, sir. Tombstone was phenomenal. I regret like Tombstone. Nick, I saw Tombstone. You should watch Titanic, sir.
I told you when I would watch Titanic.
No, you gotta watch Titanic.
What? And Heroes Come.
Bro, what is that? That's a thing of water?
This is actually
you can sit on it and make it disappear.
Crystal,
Shit.
Crystal Light, actually.
Bro, that looks like a scuba tank.
64 ounces. No bigger than the Valentine back in the day.
That's why your arms are so big from drinking all that water. What else is new, man? What else is going on in the world of pop culture and comics and stuff?
This week, Tom Cruise randomly landed his helicopter in the woods to visit this set of Star Wars to see his friend Sean Levy. And before an hour was over, he was knee deep in a muddy river holding a camera, filming an actual lightsaber duel that'll be in the movie.
After he did 25 laps running around the swamp.
Because he's Tom fucking Cruise.
What Star Wars movie? I'm lost.
Sean Levy's making some Star Wars movie with Ryan Gosling in it. Starfighter.
Yeah. So Tom Cruise actually filmed the scene, like co-directed a scene or directed a scene in that thing?
No, he held it. Not only did he direct it, he did the camera work too. Like He flew his helicopter to go visit the set because he's very pro movie stuff and wanted to go see his friends. And before he was there for long, he's holding a camera like thigh deep in water to get the desired shot he wants, filming it, the lightsaber fight. Like he's the real freaking deal, dude.
Tom Cruise, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's awesome.
That's not crazy. That's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's probably the most tame thing he's ever done.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, he's a sweet man. He's a nice guy until you take off your face covering on a movie set. And then he loses it. Yo, that's insane. I didn't know that about Ryan Gosling and that other thing. So what's this movie supposed to be about? I don't know shit
like
about it, dude.
Space, wizards,
You don't care much about it.
light up swords.
If you could do away with one film franchise that's beloved,
Maniac Cop, no question.
son of a
Oh, shit. Coming for the jugular. What would you pick, Link?
you didn't, no, you didn't let me finish. Besides Maniac Cop,
Everything else to stay.
no, because what happens if you get rid of Maniac Cop? You know that'll send the world.
I think beloved is too objective.
Titanic. How about that one?
Too
That's-
subjective.
that's
I would
not
say
a
I would say the Resident Evil franchise. It's had like 7 movies. They've all been successful enough to get more movies. They were fun to watch, but they just went downhill. And despite having bought all of them and own them all, they don't really give you that excitement anymore. I could do without them.
Resident Evil movies are trash. I saw the first one in the theater, and it was like,
No, was that the one with the laser grid cutting the guy in?
Yeah.
Let's get a little bit more high stakes than that, though.
oh, okay, high stakes. I like it. I like my stakes high.
Resident Evil's
see
too
that.
safe.
It would have to be Star Wars, Raiders.
Get rid of.
When you say Raiders, you mean Jones, Dr. Jones?
Lord of the Rings,
Dr. Jones on this cliff.
The Matrix.
If we put Star Trek in there, D-Bone, we're all just going to say Star Trek.
Yeah, don't put Star Trek. No, don't put Star Trek. Yeah, because
It's out. Yeah.
so
Everyone-
Star Wars, Indiana Jones. That's 2. You said Matrix too.
Matrix,
Matrix,
Star Wars,
Dark. How about Dark Knight trilogy?
Dark Knight, Mission Impossible,
Dark
Ooh.
Knight, Mission Impossible.
Spider-Man.
What Star Wars are you talking? Are you separating it or just like
Oh,
pre-Disney?
Right?
If you say entire thing, it's so tainted I can live without it. But if you say
No.
pre-Disney, that's different.
I would have to say pre-Disney.
Yeah, let's keep it beloved.
Okay. Pitch Perfect. I didn't realize Rebel Wilson was the girl Ghost Rider saved in the Nick Cage movie. Yes. Exactly. And that-
Dude, she's skinny now. She's doing like Amazon Prime action chick flicks.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought she was like, because she was the funny big girl. So once she lost the weight, they was like, get out of here. We don't need you.
Aliens is another good one.
So out of the movies that you listed,
Can we rename them faster? Because I've already forgot them.
Star Wars, Raiders.
Why do you keep saying Raiders? That's one movie, bro.
You know what I mean.
Indiana Jones,
Trilogy.
Dr. Jones, I'm hanging
Star
from the
Wars,
side of a
take
cliff.
it slow. Star Wars, Indiana Jones. All right.
Lord of
Next.
the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings,
Matrix.
Matrix, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings, Matrix,
Rocky.
Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings, Matrix, Rocky.
That's easy now. I would get rid of Rocky out of those. Like they're some of the best movies compared to some of those other ones, but they're not as rewatchable and don't hit as hard for me. Like
Aliens.
Rocky 1, 2, 4.
Terminator.
Terminator wins. It never gets voted off the island. I don't care how many bad sequels there are. Terminator 2 is in there.
Yeah, I would say take Rocky off this list because for me, a lot of the Rocky movies don't do
Yeah.
anything, and they're literally the same movie over and over and over.
Predator.
At this point, I think that I would get rid of Star Wars, to be honest with you, because I love the first 4 Indiana Jones movies. They're ridiculously rewatchable. They're nostalgic. I love the history angle to them. Lord of the Rings is like one of the most goated trilogies of all time. Like
I would get rid of Indiana Jones in a heartbeat.
I don't think I could. I'd get rid of Star Wars over it.
In
The
a heartbeat.
original trilogy, I'd take Indy at this point.
Barbarian Kung Fu.
I think no matter what, I'm still tainted by like the modern Disney era, man. Like it's tainted like Marvel stuff for me. like where I'm just apathetic toward it.
Speaking of, whatchamacallit, Kathleen Kennedy, right, is official that she's out. And
Filoni's in.
Dave Filoni, the guy behind Mandalorian and all that. And the guy
Mandalorian,
behind
Rebels, Ahsoka, the good stuff that they've done.
good stuff. A guy behind that awesome hat, right?
Have you watched Clone Wars, DJ?
I think I watched, I don't want to say up until season 1. I think I got to where I've watched a lot of Clone Wars, but I didn't like go to season 2. So I don't know if
you didn't watch the last season?
No. The Inquisitor gets introduced towards the end of season 1 or something?
Bro.
Oh man, you just do that heaven movement again?
Well, you're not a Star Wars guy.
I'm not a Star Wars guy at all.
But that is easily some of the best Star Wars stuff, period.
I want to get to it. I definitely want to get to it. You know what I've been on? I've been on a 90s like anime kick ever since we were talking about something last week and Joe Michael.
Japanese anime or like cartoons?
Yeah, no, the Japanese anime. Or as we used to call it back in my day, Japanimation.
Japanimation, yeah.
I don't know if that's politically correct anymore, but I'm going to say that because I'm an American. Japanimation.
What's wrong with Japanimation? Like they would probably take pride in the fact that you're recognizing where this talent pool comes from.
Yeah, so I've been on a kick. So the other day, I watched Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. I watched Wicked City, which, I'm in bed watching it on my phone. And Mrs. Links was like, what the fuck are you watching? Let me see. And I was just like, yo, chill. It's just a cartoon. It won't matter. Filoni and Brennan are taking over. I have no hope for Star Wars. Filoni's good, dude. HBO Max just took off all of the DC movies and cartoons. Yeah, what's up with that? I saw a post. So
This is HBO Max, DC movies and cartoons.
No. But they, I don't. It's not today.
No. They never keep 100% of DC stock backlog on there. They rotate the log out.
No, but they were gonna like get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's normal, man. They'll be putting some other stuff on there. They've always done this, and I've always seen the post. These leaving soon. Yeah, and they'll be on for a while and they'll switch them up.
Nick, we got a request. Mrs. Lynx wants to know, can Nick show the puppy?
Oh.
No, Mrs. Lynx. Nick said go fuck yourself. Fist of the North Star came out in 1986.
Yeah, I even like that one.
Yeah, that's not on Prime. Ninja Scroll wasn't on Prime. You ever saw Ninja Scroll?
Say again? Ninja Scroll? No.
Ninja Scroll. Dude, that's probably the best. I know the other day in the chat, you, Brother John, and E-Man were talking about Akira.
He asked me if I'd seen it. Akira's great.
Maybe I need to see it again. I saw it back then. I did not like Akira whatsoever. And maybe that was because it was so different from the stuff that I enjoyed. Like,
it's not fast paced.
Yeah, like Wicked City, but Fist of the North Star is super slow.
Do you ever watch my favorite anime, I think, of all time? It's called Lily Cat. It's pretty much John Carpenter's The Thing, but in space. But it's awesome. It's like Lily, it's like the acronym like C.A.T.
Oh, yeah, okay. Like
it's super cool, man. I always love that one. We recorded it because Sci-Fi Channel used to do the Japanimation Saturday mornings. First watch like Vampire Hunter D, Robot Carnival, Lily Cat, and we would record them, and if they were good, we'd keep them. If we didn't like them, we'd just record over it.
Yeah, L.A. Blue Girl. Fucking Joe Michaels. Where is Joe Michaels to summarize everything? Shout out to Joe Michaels. Dude, Ninja Scroll is phenomenal. It's just straight up ninja shit. It's the Japanimation, but it's ninjas.
Dude, that just reminded me, and not to change the subject, but did you see that movie that was just simply called Ninja, in 2020? It was super hyper violent. It was like a ninja trying to get away from his clan, and the whole time they're just trying to kill him. Maybe it's called Ninja Assassin or just Ninja.
I think it might be called Ninja Assassin.
Maybe, but it's like there was a cheaper version starring Scott Adkins that came out at the same time that's also good, but the other one, maybe Ninja Assassin, super hyper violent nonsense. It's like the Raid Redemption, but without the building, with ninja outfits and more gore. It's nuts.
2009?
Maybe. The cover is just going to be like a ninja with his arms like this, kind of blue grayscale. It'll say ninja, I think, in orange letters across the middle of his body section on the poster.
Mrs. Lynx, there's the dog, Mrs. Lynx. There's a dog. Don't say I've never did anything for you. Evening, I'm here just fighting the flu right now. Been dozing off and on. Oh, Joe Michaels, hope you feel better, brother. Appreciate you.
There he is.
Yeah, he's not feeling well. That flu, that shit is going around.
This one right here, Ninja Assassin.
Ninja Assassin, yes, that's the one from 2009. Now, the one that you said, the Ninja in the grayscale, that's also from 2009.
That's the Scott Adkins one.
Ninja, yeah, Scott Adkins, Mika Hiwa.
Yeah, see, that's the poster I was thinking of with the Scott Adkins one.
Oh, I'm not going to pronounce these names. I would have started sounding.
No,
like
you just say Scott Adkins. Leave it at that.
Oh, okay. Because I would, I would have went into an Alex Jones rant.
I love those little reels with him at the family dinner tables. Me after one glass of water.
It's a Russian. Kicks the fucking chair. Had that shit 2 weeks ago. Feel better, Joe. Yeah, all the flu and all that stuff is going around. Mrs. Link says, "Oh, so cute.
Look at it. Does that thing know that you eat horses?
Jesus Christ.
She knows I'll eat her if she gets if I get it, it comes down to it.
Yo, if it comes down to it, apocalypse. Would you eat your neighbors?
Yeah, and all right, Nick. Zombie apocalypse. You have to eat the dog. What end do you start with?
Can't start in the middle.
No. You're going from the nose or from the back. What end?
It's gotta be from the back because that's where the meat is.
He would eat it from the back.
Nobody's surprised by that.
Yo, that dog is just like, save me. Save me.
Yo, it's so chill. It's like a little parrot just sitting on your arm.
That dog looks like if my cat Rupert just said, fuck it.
Stop grooming itself.
She's not gonna be next week. She gets her shots and a haircut, so she's not gonna be happy.
Oh, she doesn't have to get 72 of them anymore.
Finn, look at Nick's puppy.
Oh, let me make it big again. Oh, I thought that was a parrot the way it's on his shoulder. Hey, Finn.
He said if it was a zombie apocalypse, he would eat the dog.
Why?
From the back.
Why?
Because she's a lot tastier than my son would be.
So if you had to eat the dog or a son in a zombie apocalypse, you'd eat the dog. What would you eat first, Abe or me? You eat me first, eat the dog? Good man. A dog is a boy's best friend. Good call.
Mm-hmm. Why I would eat you is that it would take me longer and it would take me more days, so I wouldn't have to worry about running out of supplies for a while.
Good man. Smart man. Survival instinct. I like it.
Shout out to Finn. He knows how to make a fire with rocks. Yo, that dog looks so cute. Well, look at this guy flexing his giant ass arms. Like, yo, I got a dog on my shoulder while you got a fucking parrot. Pussy.
It's a 3-pound dog.
Yo, but that dog is just like, yo, bring the Rottweiler over here. So I can show how big I am. Oh, that dog is so cute, man. Too bad it bit your fingertip off.
She tries.
Appreciate it, Sledge.
Sadie,
We're gonna get him out to the range soon.
There you go. Yeah, I'm afraid of a zombie apocalypse or just any apocalyptic event. I'm dead meat. If the world goes to shit, I'm dead meat.
You're in the wrong area, to be honest.
I was gonna say if zombie apocalypse hit, the horde's coming. DJ, wait, y'all want to hear some trivia?
Yo, exactly. I'm gonna be. Here's the zombie apocalypse. I got cameras.
You meet up with a couple survivors. I got a gun. I got some dry goods. I got some hot toys.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I start flinging slabs at fucking zombies and take off their head. Like, shoot.
Well, I can say if you're gonna start flicking slabs.
Can you bring that up there? I'm glad you showed that because that was on my list and I forgot to mention it.
Oh, a PSA. It looks like shit.
I will say that slab. Hold up, before you talk about the quality, because back in the day we would all say CBCS slabs. The slab, the way it looked was horrible, but the quality,
durability, yeah.
That slab looks like shit. The quality might be there, but just the label and all that looks like shit.
The label I don't like, to be honest.
Who does?
But it looks like it presents the book a lot better.
Disagree.
Because it's still like CGC still has this all this buffer here in the well.
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
I think CGC buffered the well to try to get around the Newton rings because they couldn't solve it.
No, there's no Newton rings in this. I'm telling you, as far as like even CBC, this is sturdier than a CBCS slab.
Prove it. Nick, you don't have to do this. Nick, you don't have to do this.
No, I'm sure I'll show you how thick.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like.
I don't want to just buy thicker plastic. Of course, that'll be more sturdy. You're buying thicker plastic.
My dude, you got prosthetic legs?
It looks like it.
Yo, Lieutenant Dan,
Does
magic
that
legs.
compression go all the way up, if you know what I'm saying?
You know how sturdy and solid. I'm just ignoring you guys. That's all.
Magic legs, Lieutenant Dan, magic legs. Oh wow!
He said they take him anywhere.
Like it's substantially thicker.
That's what she said.
Like I would actually, if you hit somebody
Not
with
about
this,
his legs, though.
it would do damage.
You should.
Oh.
You
I mean, I
should
like it.
Heroes Con.
I would like it. I'm not gonna switch.
All right, so I have a question. Because you made a valid point earlier when you said it presents the book better. Obviously, we all love comic books, but getting the book graded, does it matter that the book is like the focus in a slab, or is the most important thing about a slab the grade? Because if a grade wasn't important, you wouldn't get it graded.
It's multi-factored for me.
All right, tell us the factors. Tell us the factors, the multitude of factors.
James
If
got a good
this
point.
sells better than this, then I would consider moving it.
Okay. Is that the same book? That's not the same book.
No, not the same.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like the paradox too. Because people like I'll go with which one has the more resale value, but until people invest in the one that doesn't, it never will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but also too, if you're a big thing with the whole
Thank you, Sledge.
ecosystem.
Oh, look at that ecosystem. It's so
Same thing
eco-insistent.
with CGC though. The CGC cards match the slabs.
No, but again, I mean, this is the go-to for cards.
Yeah, clearly Nick is a fan of the carpet matching the drapes.
Carpet. I don't even like carpet. Yeah, and I wouldn't. It's so weird. Like with the card community, it's so weird because some card.
I don't know why this one's black. Why is this one black, Nick?
Am I just being old slab?
Oh, that's CGC.
Yeah.
They didn't do sports cards until recently, and some grading companies, like I think it's BGS. If you get a black label, that's like a 10.0 pedigree.
So what's SGC?
SGC is another grading company.
That's the one Tai sent you.
This is the one that Tata gave me. Sean Kemp, one of my favorite players and cocaine users of all time.
He's got like 15 kids. The thing about SGC,
He said that they kept on pushing.
Yeah.
the thing about SGC,
One of the best fathers of all time.
SGC is good for older cards, like from the 50s and whatnot, but for modern cards, like dealers won't even look at you for that.
So if I go with this Sean Kemp card with my guy like right there, just going about to thunderously jam that ball, they're just gonna laugh me out of the building.
I'll put it to you this way: 2 years ago, I had a $3,000 rookie card that I had in an SGC slab, and people wouldn't even look at me. They wouldn't even talk to me because of that slab.
You think they wouldn't talk to you because of the slab?
No, the guy actually said, he says, we won't even consider buying anything in an SGC slab.
Why do you think that is?
Some people just don't like the grading on it. They don't like the slab on it. Some people.
So like for example,
You have to crack it out to sell it.
You have to crack it. You have to crack it out. We did same thing. Crossover, resubmit it.
but then like a 9.5, that could probably be like a PSA 6 or something like that because they grade like crazy. Like,
That extreme.
The
No,
thing is if you don't get a 10, like in modern cards, if you don't get a 10, if you get a 9,
Coco was good, dog.
if you get a 9, it's essentially the same thing as selling the card raw.
Gotcha. So Dale says SGC is the PGX, which I just got the heebie-jeebies.
But the thing about it is I have a lot of SGC cards. Like if you want to just slab them, it's $15 and you get cards back. You get cards back within like 2 weeks. If you go to PGS, PSA, you go to PSA, you're gonna submit. It's gonna cost you like $40, and you won't see them for like 6 months.
Jesus Christ. I have to submit to CGC soon. I have I still haven't submitted that Gabriel Delato Doom book to get slabbed up. And also my Comics Curing Cancer 1/1 metal cover done by Godtail that I don't think anybody's ever seen. The one with the wrestler on it.
I know.
The lady wrestler.
Yeah, you know what? Let me grab it real quick.
So I don't know. I mean, if I can get the same book in a PSA slab and it's a lot cheaper than a CGC. Now I know what they like. I would go.
I would definitely do that too, for sure.
And plus, I just wanted to have one. Now there's only like one other grading company that I want to have.
When CBCS had that reputation for grading stricter than CGC, their slabs were still cheaper than CGC, so you could confidently buy one for cheaper. And if you have the desire, you can get it grade transferred and get a grade bump and still be saving money.
This is a valid question. Do you guys buy slabs because you love the covers and the book, or because of the value it may get?
Primarily it's because of the book every time. It's not because of the cover necessarily. A lot of significant keys that mean something to me don't have very attractive covers.
Yeah, true.
But you're buying it for the significance of the book, the character that you like, the moment in comic history that you're trying to hold on to, that bit of nostalgia. Since reselling isn't my primary thought or even a thought at all when I'm buying most books, the value of the book only comes into play as far as getting a good deal on it when I'm making the purchase.
No, well, you don't think it's better protected in the slab than say Mylar?
Absolutely. Like books that I'm buying for key purposes because it's an iconic character to me, or again, just trying to hold on to this significant time in comic book history. I like getting them slab because I don't plan on playing with that book. And like DJ said earlier too, the displayability of it, these books that you like you like to get out and swap around and display and stuff like that, slabs are a perfect way to do it.
Yeah, I think Warlord hit it on the head here. I like to slab older books to preserve and protect them over the value I might get later on. Definitely,
just know what you got too.
Yeah, but when I buy, like, unless it's like a super ridiculous deal, I'm not gonna buy like a major old book or key or something like that. I'm talking about like old stuff, Silver Age. I'm not gonna buy it raw because I don't want to take that chance. Because you could tell me, hey, this is a 4.0, I guarantee it, and then I go home and it's a 5 or something, a 0.5 or some shit like that. Like, you never know. Or some of the pages could be missing out of my Batgirl book, if you know what I mean.
Oh, shout out to Burke Nasty.
Shout out to Burke Nasty. That made me cry.
Burke took an L, so a lot of people didn't have to, though. I'm glad that he recorded the video on that and put it out and everything. And a lot of people wouldn't do that. They would just handle it, not want to put it out there.
So for people don't know that we're talking about, shout out to Burke Nasty. Burke Family 54, good friend, love that guy. He bought a book once upon a time, first appearance of Batgirl, right, Mark? First appearance of Batgirl. He bought it, and it was fucked up, man, because of the dealer. He bought it. He trusted the dealer, so he didn't look at it. You look at the front of it, whatever. Got home, and a bunch of the pages were cut out.
Literally, like panels cut out, like someone scrapbooked with it back in the day.
Luckily, he was able to go back. It was like a 2-day vendor thing or something, whatever, and he got his money back, whatever. He made a video out of it.
Yeah, he didn't do the page count and page flip through the book on the spot, and it was bad.
Yeah, and I would say if you're looking at a raw key and you say, hey, can I flip through the book obviously let them do it or whatever the case may be. If they tell you no, walk away. Like walk away.
With your finger up.
Like that. With the flipping finger that you would have been like that. Flip, flip. All right, let me just show this off. So this is a 1-of-1 metal cover. Is it focusing? I can't even see. No.
I can see the reflection of the.
It's like an infinity picture.
All right, how about now?
A little bit better.
All right, a little bit better. This is the Comics Curing Cancer 2025 art book. This is a variant. This is a 1-of-1 metal, the only metal cover that exists of this book. This cover was done by Godtail, who's a dope ass digital artist. I think he lives he might be in Japan, I believe. But he's a dope ass big industry.
So you're telling us that's a Japanimation cover.
Possibly full circle, baby. And the model on this is actually I think she's the women's champion of NWA wrestling. It's or another wrestling independent promotion. So she was at the event where they had these books and she was signing them. She's actually a cancer survivor. So that was pretty dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is my copy for that. And yeah, that's the Comics Curing Cancer. Like when you see the Comics Curing Cancer art book with Austin's cover and the Hulk David Sanchez cover, that's another cover that exists. Yes, Godtail has been killing it, and he donated that cover, so it wasn't he had to pay. I believe she is not a bad wrestler. Yes, she is not, and I think there might be some of these on off. Let me see if I can find it and put the link in the thing. Offshari.com. Nah, I guess not. Whatever, it's not coming up.
You have failed the city.
Let me try it again. Wow. Shari Comics. Here we go. Shari Comics. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down. The Comics Curing Cancer. The Godtail variant. I'll put it down here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to click on that. That's if you care for that. Yeah, but anyway, I have to send that to CGC. I have to send the Delato books to CGC. Shout out to Delato, man. That's my guy. That's our guy, Nick. Delato, our guy.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to see him in the U.S. next.
It's a phenomenal dude, man.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
It's crazy, like when you meet these people and it's just like when they blow away your like expectations and stuff. Like this guy is just cool.
Also an epic ball buster too, but he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. Nikki, you over here putting your hot dog in my not your hot dog. Your finger in my hot dog, Nikki. I can't eat my sauerkraut. He was doing that too. Nick was like that. He put the hot dog and then he just went like that or circled.
Fucking incredible 2025.
I'm glad you had a good year, man.
What was I know we spoke about this a little bit last time. Did we talk about like your highlights, like non-collector highlights, like just like life highlights or like what was like a major highlight that you wouldn't have spoken about in a video like on YouTube or something like that?
That's tough, dude. When you stop like that on a dime and try to look back on it, it all just like mushes together. It's kind of like a blur.
Yeah. Look at Nick. Look at the way he's looking up, like the back picture.
I really got too many. I got too many, man. It's just crazy to me.
Your 2025 was insane. Getting that hug from James O'Barr, that had to be up
there.
Yeah,
and the funny thing is, that's not even the forefront of my mind.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
James O'Barr grabbed my ass. That's up there.
Nick's over here on a generational run.
I am. I really am. Too bad it's late in the generation.
Hey, dude, think how much more you appreciate it now than you would have in your 20s, dude, for real. You would have squandered it and fucked it up if you had it in your 20s.
Or you would have pretended like you were too cool for school.
No, you wouldn't have been useful.
Yeah, like, yo, this guy really wants me to go get him coffee. And now you understand the value of saying, hey, I'm going to go get Starbucks. You want something? Like that goes such a long way. Like it's insane.
Dude, in all sincerity, and I mean, I kind of made it, but I think like I got the new car, which isn't a big deal, but it was like properly timed, like the way that things crashed in order. I think, dude, it's like so many God things happen in life. It's just awesome. Why'd you just show his personal information?
I didn't show his personal information.
You sure about that?
It just said the name.
This is government, Dave.
I'll just say,
Marcus about to slap you silly.
I'll say like I
He's
ain't
about to
showing
whip
my
you
ad,
like,
I'm not. I don't show off my address book either.
he's about to whip you like a mule. Like a government mule. So go ahead. You were saying, Mark?
Yeah, like the car situation working out. Dude, really like outside of just like regular family stuff, the kids little benchmarks and milestones that you expect them to hit. But it was really just fucking Mellow Mushroom, dude. Like that is legitimately the high point of the year outside of like the family stuff. Mellow Mushroom.
Where did that crack come from?
Like legit. Like that was, and I tell you what, like getting to see the homies in person every year, I think is always going to be a highlight. And he's not here, and if he heard this, I wouldn't be mad. The fact that Burke was there made such a difference. Like he was so missing from that dynamic, and to have him there was just like was peak, dude. Like to watch how like we all just naturally are meant to hang out with each other, and like just the way it feels, like the laughing, and it's crazy. Anyone that gets in our orbit is automatically a part of the orbit. The waitress, the manager, the strangers walking by the table. You know what I mean? It's like that wherever we would go. But it just really had that high concentration at Mellow Mushroom, and that was just peak.
There you go, heroes. Oh, when you with the straws. Oh, inside joke. Yo, that was amazing. Yo, what was really dope too was that day at Mellow Mushroom, but then seeing Max the next day. And for the waitress,
God, yeah, our waitress came to the con because we gassed her up.
For the waitress to come to the con with her man because we gassed her up at the thing and to be excited to see us.
Do you realize though she said she wanted to go? The only reason she was able to go is because like we gave them such a fun experience that the manager allotted her the time, and the way that we tipped her that clearly changed the dynamic of her weekend, made it where she could afford to go.
Yeah. She that was such a good thing. Like I'm hoping she's there when we.
I apologized to her when we sat down. Like I told her I didn't mean it, but I'm sorry ahead of time. We're going to be a lot to handle, but I promise you we'll make it worth it.
Yeah. What about you, Nick? What was your? Oh, but you had so many 20. Yo, that room. Oh my God. When we were doing that shit was hilarious too, man. Like it was just crazy.
I can't.
I couldn't. I was so sleep deprived and hungry for that, and it made it even better in my mind. And Mrs. Lynx, that was the hard part because camera's pointing at me, but Mrs. Lynx over here, and me and her just clowning the whole situation. I couldn't help it. I was hungry.
No, I mean this year as a whole, I've done more traveling, I think, than I have in my entire life. Just to see different cities that I've never been to.
Yeah, you finally came to New York.
I did. It was pretty nice. Food was decent.
First time, you and theirs.
Food was decent. First time in a hotel in New York. Yeah, he's not wrong.
For real?
Well, no.
I was about to say, you ain't take no skeezers back in your day to the telly?
No,
I guess the other big one, again, is family stuff, but, taking my oldest to college.
Yeah, that had to be. Did you cry?
Not one bit.
No.
Oh, man. There's plenty of men in his family.
Because I turned around and looked, and I'm like, God, this place smells like fucking money.
Shit. When I dropped Deso back in the day, I didn't cry, but I'm like, yo, let's leave because the more we keep lingering, it's gonna whatever. I was like, let's just go. And man was like, wait a minute, I have to fix the pillows one more time. It's like, yo, let's just go. Like, what's wrong with you? DJ is Toby Keith tonight, about to spit my coffee out when I noticed it. Huh? My shirt?
I don't see it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm Toby Keith. I gotta run. I have visitors and I want to see them before they dip. My sister was visiting. My sister just had a baby. She came over with her week-old little Max. He had an appointment.
Grab your cup.
Oh, here we go, baby.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there you go, Sledge. Yay. I've got friends in low. Oh no, that's Garth Brooks. Right.
That's actually Hank Williams Jr., isn't it?
Yo, you know who's my favorite country artist?
Who?
Conway Twitty.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Gangsta.
I'm sure you don't like Conway Twitty, but ain't nothing wrong with that.
You probably had hair just like him.
Conway motherfucking Twitty. Gangsta. That's my favorite country artist. And I because they made fun of him one time on Family Guy. And it was just like, oh, not they broke away to him and they're like, now, ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty. And they actually played a clip. And I looked it up and I fell in love with Conway Twitty.
It's hard to imagine.
Why?
I don't know.
Conway Twitty, Mark. There you go, that guy. All right, let's get out of here because I gotta go. I gotta go. But Nick, what do you got?
My cab driver was a terrorist.
Another day in New York.
What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Saturday.
No, I'm trying to figure out what I do. Elijah's got a haircut. I'm actually trying to organize
Exactly.
I'm gonna look up Sam Hunt.
all of my sports cards, which is not easy.
Young cat, you might like him. He's kind of like storyteller kind of songs. It's interesting. He's got a unique style, but it's very modern.
Oh, I'll look him up. Sam Hunt. I dig everything. So you're gonna organize your sports cards. That sounds like a fun weekend.
Halfway through.
He is Sledge.
Yeah, I'm literally going to my search bar and putting Sam Hunt just so I can press search after that. What do you got going on, Mark?
Well, this weekend, dude, I'm off finally. My first little couple of days off, where it's not just a sporadic, random little gap of me running around through the holiday season. You already know I've spent since I got off work yesterday. I've spent hours in this room organizing, having God moments happen, like in the process of it, which has been great. I've been recording the whole thing, so I'll have a cool video up. Just resetting this room, getting ready for some stuff. I put it as part of my goals because I couldn't think of nothing to buy. I'm like, if I make it a goal to get this room set up, maybe I'll get it done. I haven't actually attempted it since I moved in. So I'm going to go tomorrow and go pick up some frames and look for some new shelves to put some of these movies on. Because like I showed you, like that shelf that has like the steelbook sitting on top of the top row because I'm out of shelf space.
You collect movies?
Yeah, just some. And these are about like I would say literally probably about a fifth of the movies. So many more are out in the comic room.
That's new. That's new to me. That's crazy. I didn't know you collect movies. You should get into steelbooks.
Bro, you see the picture I posted before we went live? I got that Tron Ares steelbook. The set looks amazing.
Yeah, shout out to you, the only person buying that.
No, dude, I'm on X, and there's a lot of people. My X feed is just Avatar and Tron. But the algorithm's tight over there these days. like you like something, it's giving it to you.
Shout out to tight algorithms.
A lot of people are showing off their 4Ks and their steelbooks and stuff. I'm like, I gotta get my picture out there because when you use the hashtag Tron Ares, it automatic like they're cool. They do little things like you'll get a actual his light disc, his identity disc will pop up automatically. So when you post it, it'll say hashtag Tron Ares with the actual identity disc on it. It's really fun. That's
freaking crazy. I might give Tron Ares a whirl. I got to do Legacy first. I totally messed up by not. That's what I should do this weekend. I should watch The Greatest Showman. I had added it to my list for the Christmas week, and for some reason we just didn't get to it because we watched a lot of Christmas movies.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah, I know. I want to watch that. All right, what am I doing this weekend? I'll be on Sunday. I'll be on Bryant's channel. I have Comic Issues, and we'll be over there at 7 p.m., which is a nice lead-in into At Week's End. So make sure you check that out on Sunday at 8:30 as well with Mark Paul. Yeah, man. So that's going to do it for us. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, thank you for coming out today. We appreciate you on this Friday night. Love you guys. Where's this outro? Tell me when to play it. Where's it at?
You should play it right after you talk about the new Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista action movie coming
I
out.
watched that trailer earlier.
Holy shit!
What's the? He looks crazy thin.
They're playing brothers, dude.
Yeah,
At one point, this little kid looks at him. It looks like The Rock screwed himself and has twins.
Oh shit! On that note, we out.